Why Leo Thompson is the missing middleman the Bulldogs have been waiting for. For years, Canterbury Bankstown fans have been starved of success, and if there is one thing the blue and white faithful demand from their team, it is toughness through the middle. The club's history is built on rugged, uncompromising forwards who live and breathe contested football. That DNA has been missing in recent times, and while some handy forwards have passed through Belmore, the Bulldogs have not had a true tone centre who fits the old Dogs of War mould. Phil Gould's arrival began a clear strategy. Canterbury stopped chasing only the marquee badge name forwards and started building a sustainable engine room. They have invested in young middles, back development pathways, and turned undervalued or fringe forwards into leaders. Max King and Kurt Mann both earned Origin selection this year in 2025. Josh Curran has become one of the best value signings in the competition, going from a smart pickup to a crucial middle forward with leg speed and aggression. These have been strategic, cost-efficient moves designed to rebuild the Bulldogs' identity from the inside out. 2 straight final appearances prove the method has been working, but even Cameron Ciraldo admitted the Bulldogs were still one piece short, a dominant long-minute enforcer who sets physical standards and rips momentum back through effort and presence. That piece has now arrived in Leo Thompson. The enforcer profile Canterbury has lacked. Thompson is 25 years old, 186 centimetres and about 107 kilos. He's already a New Zealand international. His effort in the 2023 Pacific Final, where New Zealand won 30 points to nil, was phenomenal off the bench. He represents the next tier beneath the elite forwards such as Payne Huss, Tino Fa'asuamaleaui and Addin Fonua-Blake. But crucially, he has the age profile and upside to grow into that class. He plays long minutes, carries relentlessly, tackles with snap, and never shies away from collisions. In a match against Canterbury earlier this year, Thompson was forced to shoulder an enormous workload after Jacob Saifidi was injured, running out onto the field. Thompson played through fatigue. He kept competing and set a tone even in a struggling Knights outfit. That mentality matters. It is exactly what Bulldogs fans expect from their pack. This is not a signing based on potential alone. It is a signing based on character, engine, physicality, and upside. Kiwi, Steele, and Fisher-Harris influence. Thompson represented the Maori All-Stars and then earned Kiwi selection for the 2023 Pacific Championships. As I said, he played off the bench and was part of that side that defeated Australia 30-0 in Hamilton, one of the most dominant international performances in recent memory. Training alongside James Fisher-Harris inside Michael Maguire's system sharpened his mindset. Thompson publicly spoke about following Fisher-Harris anywhere. New Zealand's middle stocks are stacked, and forcing your way into that rotation in your early 20s speaks volumes about the ceiling that you have. Built for Ciraldo's system. Cameron Ciraldo demands detail, repeat effort, ruck control and line speed discipline from his middles. Thompson fits that perfectly. He wins tackles, plays with intent, and does not drift in and out of contests. His transition will also be eased by the arrival of former Knights coach Adam O'Brien, who joins Canterbury as an assistant coach. That continuity means Thompson walks into Belmore with a coach who already understands his strengths and how to support his development. That is very smart squad planning on the Bulldogs' behalf. The effect on the rotation. Thompson's arrival also unlocks the rest of the pack. Max King has been a phenomenal development success and emotional leader. Now he gets a partner who can share the physical toll and raise the standard. Behind them comes the energy and versatility of Sitili Tupanua. Harry Hayes, Josh Curran and Kurt Mann. With Thompson laying the platform, those players can attack the game with momentum rather than trying to claw it back. Canterbury are not just adding size, they're adding presence, intimidation, and a pack identity that reflects their history. Strengthening the next wave of Bulldogs middles. Thompson's arrival is not only about immediate impact, it is also expected to accelerate the growth of Canterbury's emerging middle forward talent, who are building towards regular first grade roles. Young forwards such as Fainu Latu, Jack Underhill, Jack Todd, Lipoi Hopoi, and young AJ Jones will benefit enormously from training alongside a physically dominant, international calibre middle who sets standard every single session. His leadership and work ethic will provide a daily benchmark for that next group to chase. It sends a message inside the walls. If you want a jersey in the Bulldogs pack, you must match the physicality, competitiveness and repeat effort that Thompson will bring. There is also a powerful effect on the developing middles already in the rotation. Sam Hughes and Daniel Saluka-Fafita have shown promise and both will be looking to position themselves as the next man up in a side now demanding higher standards in the engine room. Adding a true enforcer does not just improve depth, but it will also raise the floor for everyone at the club. Canterbury are not simply signing a forward in Leo Thompson. They are lifting expectations and toughening the internal competitive environment, which is how strong forward packs are built and how they are sustained. So what's the next step? Thompson does not need to be Payne Huss on day one at Canterbury. He needs to be Leo Thompson at full intensity. If he brings his toughness, effort and physical presence every week, Canterbury move from being competitive to be a commanding dominant force in the NRL. The Bulldogs have rebuilt their grit, they've rebuilt their toughness and they have belief. Now they have secured the forward who can help turn that culture into control. Leo Thompson is the missing middleman the Bulldogs have been waiting for. And the Dogs of War edge has just got sharper. Thanks for reading. All articles that will be released on Dogfather Media and also via Zero Tackle or any other independent media sources will also include an audio article to go along with it for those that struggle with reading or would prefer to listen to articles or, rather than have to read them.